Open Class Link. And under Class Link, you're going to go to the app Sora. If Sora is not there, then click on your plus sign, type in Sora, and add it. That blue button needs to, that button needs to be turned from gray to blue for it to work. But it should be on Class Link. Click on Sora, and then just click on the green button. My school is Mercer Island School District. Sign in using Mercer Island School District 400. Yours will be your first name, last name at misd400.org. Click on that. And this page is what will pop up. So you have Home, Explore, Shelf, and Me. These are ebooks that are in the Mercer Island School District, and they'll keep adding to it. This one, click on a book, The Terrible Two, and then choose Borrow. And the book is now borrowed. So you just tap on the screen, and when you tap on the screen, the book advances and you can read it. When you want to leave the book, then you tap down at the bottom, and then this comes up and you can choose close. There's also a font up here. So if you want to change it, the appearance, I didn't really like that black, so I'm going to change it. You can change the text, the size of it, and there are you're welcome to play with that. The other thing I wanted to show you was up here, there is, this switches it from 1 to 2 pages. So it's just these are just preferences. I like this feature. This is a search button. So if I want to search within the book for, I had a prankster. There was a student who was asking me about, they wanted a book on pranks. And this book came to mind and I remember I thought they had done pranks. I haven't read it in many, many years. So I think they do have pranks in it. So let's say I just type that in. This is really helpful, this search button, particularly if you're doing research. So I like this feature. Let's say I'm doing research on killer whales. So I check out a book on whales. I don't want to know about gray whales and humpback whales. I want killer whales. So then you would type in killer whales and then it would pull it up. So that is just a nice feature to know about. Okay, so I'm going to get out of this. Once I'm in the book, if I close this app and then I reopen it, the place where the book is going to be is under the shelf. So you have to choose shelf to go find your book again. Under loans, click on options. Options shows when the book you can renew it. And then there's also this return. So if you are done with the book, you can return it. And this is nice to know because there is a limit as to how many books you can check out. I believe it's 5 right now. However, if you do like King County, it's like 20. So it depends on what it's set at. Send to device. That's if you want to send it to the Kindle. And you can explore these other options as well. Under Explore, if you type in out of my mind, This is a popular one. Do you see how it says place a hold? I'm in the Mercer Island School District and I'm on a place a hold. Now if I click under shelf to go back, click on shelf, and you can see here that if I click on options, it says I'm number 6 in line, and that, oh, 0 copies in use. That's kind of weird. That should at least say 1 copy in use. So what that means is the book has been purchased, but it's not in the system yet. That's kind of a weird one. But anyway, at least I could show you what the hold is. So here is where your holds are going to be. Now, what you need to know about the holds is that normally you're notified that you have a book available in holds, and you get a email. Your MISD email is disabled, so you're not going to get that. So what that means is you have to check your hold button. Usually, because there's no book here, it says unknown wait, but do you see how this says 2 weeks? This one says borrow. So my hold is ready. So I can borrow this. So all you need to know is that you're going to have to check your holds periodically to be able to borrow the book. If you don't borrow it in like 3 days, then it goes back into the system and you go to the bottom of the holds and you have to wait again. So if I click on borrow here, it has now disappeared and it is under, see, this is an audiobook. So I'm going to listen to the audiobook. So if I go to my loans, there's my book, and it says open audiobook. And it looks like this one's still downloading, and so is this one. So that's how the holds work. Go back to Explore. Up here, let's go away to this home page. Under Preferences, this is kind of nice. One of the things I like is you can change, so available books, you can just choose books that are, so if you just only want books that you can read right now, click on available. That's a nice feature. You can sort it by, sometimes I'll sort it by release date, popularity, format. I probably use this the most. I like to choose audiobooks because then I can work and listen to the book at the same time. Let's say you want a certain language. You can choose that here. Right now it looks like the Mercer Island only has Spanish. But once I show you how to use King County, then there's a whole bunch of languages because King County has a ton of copies. Audience, there you can choose the audience, and here is Kindle. So if you want to download this on a Kindle, you can do that. Okay, so that's under Preferences. Collections, if you click on Collections, that also says available now. Most popular, here's the Spanish. Try Me, always available items. When books are purchased, usually, like if we use the King County, it's 1 person per book. But these always available ones are unlimited checkout. Multiple people can check out the books. There's no limit. Next, you're going to add the King County Library to your Sora account. Go to Explore and click on the arrow next to Mercer Island School District. Choose Add Library. Type in King County Library and then choose This is my library under King County Library System. Next, click on a book, any book. I'm going to choose the one called Stamped. On the right-hand side, under the book cover that says Stamped, choose Borrow. A box will pop up that says sign into your library. Choose Mercer Island School District 400. You have to scroll down, it's usually toward the bottom. Next, click on the green button that says sign in using Mercer Island School District 400. Click on continue and then choose your MISD400.org Google account. Now we're in the King County Library, which has thousands and thousands of books. So you can look here and choose a book too. So let's say I want the Menagerie. It shows I wanted this Toohey Sutherland. It looks in both school districts. I mean, it looks at Mercer Island School District, but as you saw, we only have 130 books and the King County has more. This means it's an audio book. This means it's a book. So if you see these headphones underneath, then that means it's an audio book. This one's available, but this one you have to place a hold. Click on Place a Hold. It will ask you to sign into your library again and choose Mercer Island School District 400 and click on the green button to sign in. That's placing a hold. Remember, if you borrow a book, let's say like Stamped, you're going to click on Stamped and then on this screen choose Borrow. Then with the pop-up, choose Mercer Island School District 400. Sometimes it pops up, sometimes it doesn't. Click on the green button, choose Continue, add your Google account, your MISD 400, and then this is what's going to pop up. This is the book. It should take you right into your book. If it doesn't, remember to go down to the bottom where it says Shelf and then go to Loans. And if you put it on hold, remember that you have to go to the bottom where it says Shelf and then go to Holds and see if the book that you've put on hold is available. And that's it.